Storytime. My name is Miss Frida Green, and today I will be sharing with you Pinkalicious Storytime. And the author is Victoria Kann. So before we get into the story, let's put on our glasses and we're going to sing our song. These are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book, and I read, and I look. I take off my glasses and close up my book. So let's get right into our story. It is Pinkalicious Storytime. So, just by the title, can you guess what the story is about? That's right, it is about story time. And we are having story time as I read this story. We were at a book fair, waiting in line. I was going to meet my hero, Princess Plum. I have all of her books. And this is Pinkalicious. It's Pinkalicious right there. But when we got to the front of the line, I was very surprised. Instead of a princess, I saw a man. Is Princess Plum a man? I said. I'm Sid Silver. The man laughed. I'm the author of Princess Plum. That means I write books about her. So this is Pinkalicious, and that is the author of the book. But how can you write about being a magic princess if you aren't one? I asked. When you're an author, you can tell all sorts of stories, said Mr. Silver. Princess Plum is a character I made up. Stories can be about anyone or anything you want. Just use your imagination. That afternoon, I couldn't stop thinking about what Mr. Silver had said. I decided to give it a try. I imagined I could fly and wrote about soaring around Pinkville. In my story, I made the clouds into cotton candy. So this is Pinkalicious flying around Pinkville, and you see that the clouds are the color of cotton candy. After that, I wrote about a tea party with the dancing spoons and cups. I wrote about a garden growing under my bed. I wrote about a family of pirates that lives inside the washing machine. I couldn't stop writing. At dinner time, I wrote about broccoli jungles and sweet potato mountains. At bedtime, I wrote about a pair of bunny slippers hopping all over the house. At school on Monday, I came up with more ideas. I wrote them all down. I was too busy to listen to my teacher, Miss Penny. I was writing about a pink panda when Mrs. Penny tapped my shoulder. Pinkalicious, she said, what are you doing? I gulped. I told Miss Penny everything about meeting the author Sid Silver and writing stories all day. I'm sorry for not paying attention, I said. Well, said Miss Penny, paying attention is very important, but so is being creative. I think I have an idea. So what do you think the teacher idea would be? Let's see. Listen, everybody, said Miss Penny. This week, you are all going to be authors. And we know who authors are. Authors are the people who write the stories. We will have a special writing time so you can work on your stories. And on Friday, we'll have our own class book festival. At recess, we talked about our ideas. I'm writing about a penguin named Percy, said Molly. I'm writing about a family of giants who live in the rainforest, said Rose. And Allison's book was the biggest surprise. I didn't have any words. It didn't have any words at all. She was making a comic book story with only pictures. So that's a book with only pictures, no words. And on Friday, we read our stories out loud. We signed our books and it was so much fun. Before I went home, I told Miss Penny I had one last thing to write. Dear Mr. Silver, you may not be a princess who grants wishes, but your books are full of magic. Thank you for helping me see that I am a writer too. Pinkalicious. I hope you have enjoyed Pinkalicious Storytime.